Hello everyone, welcome to this video, part 19 in the Basil is a cat series, or in early West Saxon, Basil is cata dal Niġontīene. Okay, in this video we take a gentle look at pronouns in Old English, words like he, him, hine and hire. We've already been reading these forms in Basil's story without difficulty, back in the earlier videos. Now we simply practice noticing how they refer back to people and animals we've already met. So Old English often avoids repeating names, just as Modern English does. So learning to follow these small words helps longer passages feel clearer and more natural. Okay, these are the pronouns. There's nothing new to memorize here, just a chance to strengthen your reading by paying attention to who is being talked about from sentence to sentence. Okay, let's make a start. All right. So, Hawa is he. Who is he? Okay, in this video, we look at pronouns in Old English, words like he, him, which is him the singular, or them plural, and hine, another way of he, him. You've already been reading these forms. Now we gently practice who they refer to. All right, so probably hide that. All right, so Basil sitter on floor. He rast stille. He. Basil sits on the floor. He rests quietly. He, which is he in modern English, equals Basil. Okay, so he refers back to Basil. Okay, yeah, that's the one I want. Two sentences, one person. So Basil eerde till them yeerde. Fa he aren herade. Basil went to the yard, then he ran quickly. When there's only one person, he is easy to follow because it can only refer to one person. Object form. Thar waren deor. Basil lokade at him. Ooh. There were animals. Basil looked at them. Him, in this case, is the plural, them. Him here means them, all right? It can be used in the singular case referring to him, a single male person. All right, the accusative form. Basil yesech thon a cat. He loved hine. Basil saw the cat. Basil saw, past tense, saw the cat. He loved him. Now he is referring to Basil. Hine is now in the accusative and it's referring to the other. So he is nominative, the subject, which is Basil. So he being in the nominative tells you it is talking about the subject of the two sentences, which is Basil. All right. Hine is the accusative. It's the direct object. All right. So that's the object of being loved, right? The object that is loved is in the accusative. Okay, that tells you that him, the second ginger cat here, right, is the object of Basil's love. Right? It's the object of the verb loved, loved. Okay, so hine is another form of him. Okay, this is the accusative, and the accusative is the direct object of the verb. All right, it's the one receiving the action. So Basil is doing the action. Hine, the accusative, is receiving the action. All right, so the ginger cat's receiving the love from Basil. Basil is loving the ginger cat. All right, so Basil is the nominative, the subject. The ginger cat is hine, the recipient of the verb of the action of Basil, which is the verb loved, loved. And so that's the recipient is in the accusative. All right, let's move on. Okay, two possible references. Twif stent her, Basil loketh at here. So Thatweef, the woman, stands here. that we've stand here. Basil looks at her. Basil looketh at here, and here is her. Here, her refers back to that we've. There's only one her there, and that refers back to the nominative, which is the subject here. That we've, the woman. Okay. Okay. Now, let's move back onto. So with the here, what you have is the dative, because you have the at here. So this is the dative form of her. Okay, tracking across sentences. So that we've loved Basil. The woman loved Basil. He was believer. He was happy. Okay. So the hey there in the nominative is masculine, so it's referring to Basil. I can't be referring to the woman because hey is the masculine nominative. So I'll ask who makes sense here. Okay. Well, Basil is the recipient of the love. You can see Basil is the recipient of being loved by the woman. All right. He was then happy. All right. Plural reference. Thar waren men. Basil, Gath, mid him. Okay. Now, mid is the preposition with, so this triggers the dative. So this is the dative. It's them, him, the plural. Menna is people, so plural. Manna is person. Menna is plural. Okay, there were people. Basil goes with them. Him can mean them in the plural. All right, because we're talking about the plural here, and so Basil has to go with them. It has to be them plural. All right. Now, avoiding repetitions. Basil Aaron Harade. Basil ran quickly. Thar sleep he longer. Then he slept for a long time. Okay. Now he is in the nominative. Basil is the subject here, referring back to the previous sentence, so it must be Basil. All right. Just Old English often avoids repeating names. You don't have Basil Aaron Harada, Thar sleep Basil Langa. Doesn't need to. By putting the nominative here, you're referring back to the subject of the whole passage, in this case, these two sentences. Basil is established as a subject in the first sentence, and that will carry on until another individual becomes involved. All right, slightly longer chain. That weef yeseach Basil he lokada at here, thar lovada he here. Well, we've got a few happening there. So the woman saw Basil, past tense of yeseon, past tense of yeseon. That we saw Basil. He looked at her. Remember, we've seen here as her. Okay. That's the dative singular her. So it can only be her. It's not plural. Not plural. Far lovada, he. See, the far there is triggered the inversion between the he and the verb. So let's put the verb first. Far lovada, he here. Okay, so then loved he her. Whoa. Okay, now here is in the accusative. He is the nominative, so he is the subject. All right. He is the subject, and here is the feminine is the accusative, and she is the recipient of his love. So although this sentence looks to modern English eyes a bit strange, then loved he her, which to modern sounds strange, but it's not to Old English because he is in the nominative. He is the subject. He's doing the verb. Here is accusative. Her, she's the direct recipient, the direct object of the verb. She is the recipient of the verb. So it's the grammar that's telling you she is the recipient of Basil's love. Then lovede he here. You can also have, just slightly separate now, probably shouldn't do this, but you can have he here lovede. He, her, loved. You could also have that as a sentence as well, where you stick the two pronominals, if you like. That's the subject one, Basil, and the recipient, her. You can stick them together, then have the verb. That happens as well. But anyway, far lovede he here. So then loved he her. So because this is the accusative, this is the direct object of the verb, and because this is the nominative, he is the subject doing the loving. All right. This one's a little bit more simple. It's the nominative. He's the subject here. Looks at her. She's in the dative. She is the recipient of this action here. At tells you it's the this must be in the dative. Okay. That weef yeser Basil. All right. The woman saw Basil. He looked at her. Then he loved her. All right. Slow down. Who is doing each action? That's what you've got to look for. Nominative, accusative. That tells you who is the subject, who is doing the action, and who is the recipient of the action, the accusative, the direct recipient. All right, let's move on. All right, Basil erde tot hem eerde, tha waren deor. He looked at him, and negath nech him. All right, Basil went to the yard. There were animals. He looked at them and not go near them, and did not go near them, if you were to translate that. All right. So nominative. So he's the subject here. He's doing the looking. They are the indirect objects. And they're in the dative. So that's them plural. And did not go near. Preposition. That's dative. Them. Okay. Did not go near them. Basil subject, verb, and then to the yard. All right. Sumach thas barache underyetan. You can understand the speech. You can the speech understand. When reading Old English, always ask who is being talked about now. Most of the time, the answer is clear from the context, because remember, it's that nominative, accusative, all right, dative. All right. Let's keep going. Okay, now I can return that because we're at the end. Thank the for thamthe ye thas harawe yesheoden. Thank you for watching this series. Watching yesheoden series. Harawe. The series. This series. Sorry, I should say thus this series. Ichem forlokende to yeseone eo ela on tharanichstan. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. In the next one, sorry. Next one, nichstan, next one. Thank you very much for watching. Please push the like button and subscribe if you will. I'd greatly appreciate that. It helps this channel. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Thanks again for watching, and we shall continue on with this story and moving up. All right. Thank you very much. Take care. Stay safe wherever you are. Enjoy yourselves. Keep learning. Whatever you're learning, it's important to learn in life. It makes life better, and it makes us all better. Thank you very much, and take care. Until next time. See you. Bye.